Yo people, welcome back to Ron's Tech Hub, and today, as you can see in my hand, I'm looking at another smartwatch. This one is the ALDI Xplora fitness watch. Obviously it comes from ALDI. This is ALDI's answer to Lidl's Silvercrest SWF220. This is also $24.99, but I do believe as of April 2022 this watch has been discontinued. It might be because they're releasing a new version, it might be because this one was not that good. But let's jump into this one and let's hear my thoughts on it. So the first thing I wanted to speak about was actually the look and feel of this watch. Now, as you can see, that's the screen there. It's only 1.3 inches. I'll try and do a close-up if I can. It actually looks more expensive than it actually is, in my opinion. Again, this was $24.99. As of April 2022, this has probably been discontinued. I couldn't find it on the website being sold anymore. I believe the screen gets sufficiently bright, so let me just turn the screen on, and to do that, to activate it, you just press that button here. Unlike the Silvercrest where you have a touch area, this has an actual press button thing at on the right hand side. Now this is the watch here on maximum brightness. I will, in my comparison video, compare the brightness of this to the brightness of the Silvercrest SWF220, so Lidl's version of the smartwatch as well. Now, typical strap, this one has, for some reason, two movable strap holders. You can take the strap off. I will show that in a later section of the video, and I will actually try to swap the bands around when I do the comparison between this and the Silvercrest one. The band feels very sturdy on this one, and again, when I do the comparison between this and the Silvercrest, I'll show the difference. Spoiler alert, I like the bands on this one a lot more. What's next? Here at the back we have the sensors, so those 2 points there, and also at the back we have the charging point, these two silver points here at the top. I think this is sufficient for most people's hands. The person I borrowed this from did say that they got down to the very first strap and it wasn't sturdy or tight enough on their hand, but she does have very small hands, so that might be why. Now the watch has this nice feature where I can actually scan the QR code and it will take me to the Play Store to actually download the app. So I'm going to put the watch down for a second and I'm going to install this app. See how long it takes. Shouldn't take too long, it's quite a small app. The reviews don't seem so great, but I do want to try it for myself because, to be fair, this is cheap everyday tech, and I do believe that not everyone needs a watch that allows you to speak from your wrist. Not everyone needs to be able to contact the entire world from a smartwatch. Some of us, like myself, we only want the most basic functions. I'm going to go to open. Let's make sure that's lit up. Right, now let's see how we connect this. Okay, so to add a new device, I'm going to need to scan the QR code. I need to swipe right here, swipe down, go to QR, and simply scan QR. Okay, let's see what happens now. Right, so here we're on the watch, and as you can see, let's say you were doing something. As soon as you turn the watch up, it actually comes on, well, the screen comes on. To swipe across to the left, I guess, you have all the options here. So first we have pedometer, sport, sleep, and health. Pedometer is just your steps. Sport would be maybe the activities you're doing. Sleep, it monitors your sleep, and health, it probably just does. Actually, let's click into health and see what comes up. All right, so we have heart rate, BP, and oxygen level. So I'm guessing it will work out what these values are based on what you're doing. We have messages. Now you can see text messages here. On the Silvercrest one, I'm able to actually see WhatsApp messages as well, so not just text messages. Next we have alarm, basic, music, so you can control your music playback from here, which is something you can do from the Silvercrest as well. QR scan we've already gone through. Timer, simple. Stopwatch, simple. And find phone, you just simply, let's press that. So let me put my phone in view. Is it connected? It should be connected. Let's press find phone and see what happens. Nothing happens. Okay, let me double check if that's connected properly. So find phone doesn't actually do anything as far as I'm aware. Now I definitely connected it in the previous video I showed you guys. Not sure what's happening here. I will try this again later on, but I'm guessing if it's connected properly it should just work. And under that we have settings, and under settings I can adjust my brightness, I can control my camera, I can do a factory reset, and I can go to about. Now in about, let's see if I can capture this. So I was of the impression that I had this thing connected, which I'm pretty sure I did. It disconnected by itself and now it just won't reconnect. I've searched for it. I've cleared the cache in the app. I've come back in. I've reconnected again and exactly the same things happen. Now, I'm not sure why this is happening, but this would be a really, really annoying bug to have because if you can't connect it, then the data you have on the watch won't actually transfer to your phone. And if it doesn't transfer to your phone, then all the data that you have for the week, the month is just gone. Now, maybe I should check for a firmware update. Let me just go back to this. Maybe check for a firmware upgrade somewhere. No firmware upgrade anywhere. All right, fair enough. So I mean, that's it. So this is the charger. Now let's look at how it charges. So you take it off, pull it through here, do all of that. Now, to fit it in the charger, you actually have to press this thing here to open it. Opens up. Those pins there, you line up with those pins at the top. Line up these two pin sections, put it in there, and then you close it. Now, once it's closed, you plug this into any normal USB charging port or socket, and you should be good to go. Now, personally, I don't like this mechanism. This is very safe, very secure, but very weird. Again, when I do the comparison between this and the Silvercrest one, I'm going to try and detail as much as I can how you connect both and which one I think is better. But so far, I'm not impressed with the charging mechanism on this one. Well. Let's see. What should I say about this watch? Other than don't buy it. If you know someone who's going to buy it, tell them not to buy it. If you know someone that has the watch already, tell them to get rid of it ASAP. Send it back, say it's not working. This is a horrible smartwatch. Now, it's items like these that make people afraid to buy the cheaper products. I have the Silvercrest watch. I've had it for over a year. I use it almost on a daily basis. I don't have the issues I have with this. I get updates. It connects to my phone perfectly fine. This watch is a total and utter disaster, and I would never, ever recommend anyone buy this watch. Now, one of the main things about this, it looks good, it feels good, but it doesn't work properly, right? The phone doesn't stay connected to the watch or vice versa. As soon as you connect for the very first time, it never connects again. So all your data that's actually on the watch, as soon as you connect it the first time and you try to go back to add the data to your app, let's say to go back 7 days, for example, it doesn't work. My Silvercrest watch, I connect it, and as soon as I'm within range, because I don't wear my watch every single day to work, but as soon as I get back home and I tap on the app, it reconnects to my phone and all the information from my watch will get downloaded back to my phone. And there's also an option to link it to Google Fit. So that's Google's built-in Android tracking app, right? That tracks steps and activities. It links to that. So even if I were to use my watch and my phone wasn't there, as soon as I got back to my phone, it would sync that data, match the data up, and I would get my data onto Google Fit. Now, Google Fit is Google's version, so it's probably going to outlast something like the Silvercrest watch. So if I wanted to go back a year, 2, 3, 4 years, I could go back. This watch, based on what I've seen, has no such integration. You do get text messages on the app, you do get phone calls on the app, but that's it. On the Silvercrest watch, I get everything. Any notification that pops up on my phone, it comes through to my watch. So for example, I have a smart camera in my house. So whenever there's movement, I get something sent to my phone when I'm not at home, for example, and it pops up on my watch as well. So I don't always need to be reaching for my phone. I can quickly take a glance at my watch, see what is coming in, what is incoming, and I can then make a decision whether or not I want to go grab my phone or just leave it where it is. Now, this watch was actually a child's watch. It didn't explicitly say that on the packaging, but when you go onto the website and you read the instructions from the box or the booklet, it's a child's watch. Now, because of that, I'm going to give this one a pass, but I'm going to also tell you guys again to not buy this watch. It's 100% not worth the money. So please don't buy it. This is the ALDI Xplora watch. They have been discontinued, but just in case they come back in stock, just leave it alone. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you in the next one.